interactive, and I want to hear a little bit about, where you're at and what's going on for you right now. So drop a Y in the chat if you answer yes to this, or an N in the chat if perhaps you answer no, okay? So, do you have a dream of making a change in your life? Drop an yes in the chat if that is you, all right? Okay, seeing a ton of yeses coming in already to that. Do you wish you could have more control of your earning power? Drop a yes in the chat to you. Okay, these yeses are coming in hard and fast. This is what I like, okay? We are women stepping into our power, taking back our control. We're here to make a change. If we don't like something in our life, we are going to change it and we're going to do something about it. Am I right? Yes. Okay. Do you have a desire to do something you're passionate about every single day and make money from it? Okay, these yeses, I'm like, okay, everyone, this is very exciting. We are in the right place. And my last question is, do you have or desire to have your own business that brings in consistent 10K months? Every single month, you're hitting this revenue, it's hitting your bank account, okay? We are here for that. Perfect. If you answered yes to any of these, you are 1000% in the right place. You want to get your notepads and pens out ready. Because I'm just going to tell you as it is. This is a no fluff, no BS training. That's what I like to say. No fluff, no BS. I am done with the bro marketing techniques and the mansplaining. I'm like, I'm a smart woman. Don't mansplain to me, right? And I'm pretty sure if you're answering yes, you're feeling the same. So on this training, you are going to get practical strategies, you are going to get actionable advice, and you're going to get real talk, all right? And after delivering you a huge amount of value, which I promise you now, you're going to get so much value out of this training, I will unapologetically tell you how you can take the next steps with myself and Boss Babe. Okay, that sound good? Everyone here for a great training? Amazing. So I want you to grab your phone, put it on Do Not Disturb, put that away, and invest into your time now. Give me your full intention so that we're here, we're getting things done. Make sure you've got a notepad and pen because you're going to want to take a ton of notes on this, all right? So, first of all, who am I? Well, I'm Danielle, and like I said, I went from owning several chiropractic and physiotherapy clinics. I was a chiropractor, and I was doing that in the UK. And I became the co-founder of Boss Babe. And in that 4 years of owning Boss Babe, we've made over 20 million. And what's unique about me is I've probably sat in every single seat that there possibly is to sit at Boss Babe, all right? I've done everything from operations, to finances, to HR, to marketing, to the social, all the things. So if you didn't already know this, I'm actually staying on at the end for a very special Q&A. So if you stay with me to the end, I'm answering your business questions live on this call. So you're not going to want to miss that. I've also mentored over 150,000 students in starting and scaling their businesses. So I know what this takes. I know the mistakes that a lot of people make, and I can tell you how to look out for them. I've also been featured in Forbes, Entrepreneur, Fast Company Magazine, Success Magazine, and OWL. And I've spoken on stages around the world teaching business strategy, okay? But this is also me. I am a recovering perfectionist. I often second guess myself. Like, who's with me on the second guessing, right? I'm like, oh my God, did I make the right decision? I don't know if I did this okay. I was also previously terrified to show up on social media, like terrified. I'm not the smartest person in every room by far. I suffer from imposter syndrome still. Like, I have to pinch myself when people post us and people tag us or celebrities DM me or I get to interview them on the podcast. I'm like, how is this my life, right? And I share this with you because I am not unique, right? I don't think I'm some kind of special human being that has superpowers. I am like you, and if I can do this, I want you to know right now that you can do this too, okay? There's nothing special about me. If I can do it, you can do this too. And I think that's something that a lot of us need to hear, okay? You've got this. And before we dive in, I really want to make, I said earlier, I want to make this training very, very powerful for you. So I just want you to drop into the chat for me a 1, a 2, or a 3 with where you're at so I can tailor this training throughout so I understand. Drop me a 1 in the chat if you are currently working on your business. So you have a business and you're working on it. Drop me the ones in the chat so I can see. If you are aspiring to start a business and you have a business idea, drop a 2 in the chat. So you've not started, but you want to and you have an idea of what that might be. And then drop me a 3 in the chat if you are kind of in this stage of learning everything. You know you want to be an entrepreneur, but you don't have a business idea. So you're kind of just trying to fact find right now. All right, drop a 3. Okay, so what do we got? We've got Jackie 2, 3, Melody 3, Amanda 3, Tracy 1. Okay, a huge array. I am going to speak to every single point. If you answered a 1, a 2, or a 3, I'm going to speak to that on this training, okay? So you're going to have takeaways no matter what stage you are at. Okay, so the reason I want to share this and the reason I'm talking about business is because I truly believe in the power of owning a business, right? 12.3 million businesses are owned by women in the US alone. That's 42% of companies here. I know some of you are coming from all over the world. A lot of Western populations are very, very similar to this, all right? But I also want to share that that number has grown 144% in the last 2 years. That is amazing. And I think it's going to grow even more because guess what? Women are really freaking good at owning and running businesses. Harvard Business Review shared that firms and female CEOs produce superior stock price performance compared to the market average. That women-led startups outperform those led by men in nearly all areas, right? They're quicker to adapt, they're more profitable, and they provide higher quality customer experience, right? So we as women, we've got this, right? Give me an amen to that. We can do this and we get to do it more and more. We're built for this. And I'm so passionate about it because the benefits of being an entrepreneur, they can be seen. I've experienced them personally. I've managed to pay off my student debt. I now get to work anywhere in the world. I've built my dream life in LA. I've created financial freedom and independence myself. And I get to support and gift my family. And I say this not to impress you, but to empower you. Just like I said earlier, I'm not special. If I can do this, you can do this too. And now I'm in a beautiful position where I get to teach you guys how to do this. And I'm so dedicated to not gatekeeping, getting to give it all to you, share it with you, because I truly believe that the world will be a better place if we have more women running businesses, because businesses is what changes the world. That's when we get to have voices, because we have power by having finances. And that is so, so important. And I'm so honored to have co-developed a community designed to help women create businesses that they are deeply passionate about. I want you to be as passionate about what you do as I am as what I do, whilst making money and making an impact in the world. So write this down now. The recipe that you need to create a successful business is you need these things. You need a fully comprehensive, tried and tested roadmap. So put down tried and tested roadmap. You'll need that. You need mentorship by experts. You need a community to lean on. You need a support network, all right? A community is so, so important for that. You want to have a list of mistakes to watch out for and templates and tools to help you along the way. You don't need to do this alone, all right? This is going to take the guesswork out and the overwhelm out. It's also going to decrease your time spent. You're going to get there quicker if you have this recipe. And it's going to increase your earning potential and business success, all right? Got it? Written these things down. I know this because this is what I wish I had had. I wish so much that I had had this information, and I don't want you to suffer the same mistakes that I did, all right? I don't want you to suffer them. I want you to have this information ready to go. And the reason is because my journey started 6 years ago. This was me, a chiropractor living in the UK. I'd spent money, time becoming a chiropractor, right? I got student debt from trying to become a chiropractor. Yeah, I was so freaking lonely and I was unhappy. I didn't feel fully aligned with what I was doing. I had no control over my financial future. I hated having to be in a tiny office day in and day out. And that feeling went on for several years, you guys. Several years of feeling like this until 2016. And what happened in 2016 is I wanted to start a business. I wanted to start a business that I was passionate about. But for 2 years, I didn't have a clue what to do. I tried a variety of businesses. I trialed, I failed, I filed some more, I tried again because I didn't have a roadmap. I didn't have someone telling me where to go. This was an image from 2017 when I was trying to get one of my businesses off the ground, okay? And I just want to take this second to remind you that each time you fail, you get closer to success, right? If you don't quit, you can't fail. And sometimes, we feel like we're failing, but we're not. We're just learning. And I want to encourage every single one of you, if you have felt like, I've tried this before, I've done this, just think back to when you were a child. You wouldn't say to a child, hey, you fell over once, don't learn how to walk, just stay crawling forever. You're like, no, get back up again. This is part of how you learn and do something new. So I just want to remind every single one of you that you can do this. Myra, amen. You're going to take screenshots. I'm going to tell you, don't worry. I'm going to give you, if you stay till the end, I'm going to come to this in a second. I'm going to give you these slides and a workbook to go through, all right? I'm just seeing in the chat you're asking for that. We're going to go through so much information today, but I want you to let that sink in. There is no such thing as failure if you don't quit. And when you stumble, when you fall, that is when you get back up again. That is when you brush your knees off and you try again. And that is what entrepreneurship is about. Whether you're successful or not is the nut recipe, but also a big part of it is whether you have the determination to keep going. And what we found was that the problem when I started was I had this 2-year period where I struggled because no one place was there for me to get all this information. There was no one place that gave me that magic recipe that I needed. People either kept it to themselves or they would shoot part of it, but then the whole thing. Have people experienced that? Give me a yes in the chat if you've experienced that. Like, you're Googling this, you're Googling that. But you're like, wait, where's the roadmap? Where is the recipe? Like, I'm not getting the full picture. I'm getting glimpses. Like, I'm giving some ingredients. I'm missing others. I'm missing the cooking temperature. Like, it's just missing stuff. Yeah, loads of you experiencing this. Like, that is exactly what I was like, Deborah, Davina, Jennifer, Samantha, Alexis. Like, literally, I was like, where is my roadmap? Where gives me the full piece of information? And I wasn't alone. And this is where Boss Babe was born, because I met my business partner, Natalie, who's on maternity leave right now. And she felt the same way as I did. And we were like, wait, there's got to be a better way to do this, right? In true Boss Babe style, we were like, we're not accepting this. There is a better way to do this. So we created a community of ambitious women, now 4.2 million followers strong. We built a membership, a society, a library of online courses to help entrepreneurs, a popular blog, a top-rated podcast, and we've taught over 150,000 students how to successfully start and build their businesses across a variety of industries. And so I want to introduce you to the Boss Babe Business Blueprint. All right? Just take a moment to write this down. The Boss Babe Business Blueprint. This is your 6-step roadmap to building a successful business. So write these down. Mindset, purpose, audience, revenue, systems, and growth. Okay? Those are your secret steps that we're going to be going over today. This is a 6-step roadmap to building a successful business, and it's helped us make over $20 million. And we've taught this to other students who have gone on to make 5, 6, and 7-figure businesses, all right? We've learned it and perfected it over many years from talking to the best people in the industry, and we're piecing it together for you. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about figuring this out on your own. We are giving it to you, and that's what we're going to go over today. This stuff can't be Googled, okay? And it's going to save you time, money, and energy, all right? So make sure you stay until the end, because like I said, I'm going to be giving you a free workbook packed with everything that we're talking about on this training, all right? Everything. We're going to be giving you a monthly goal setting guide, and stay to the end. I'm going to be giving you a limited edition Boss Babe sweatsuit. Someone's going to win that, all right? You've got to be in it to win it, as they say. So stay tuned for that. So much good stuff coming. So this training is more important than ever, right? You know, gas prices are at an all-time high, food is costing a lot more, and wage increases are struggling to keep up with inflation, right? But we've got the solution in this training. You don't have to be at the mercy of the boss man. You can set up a business. It doesn't even mean you're leaving your 9 to 5. This can be a side hustle. You're going to create an additional income stream. And if you're a full-time business owner, you get to increase and be in more control of your finances. That's what I want you to know from coming to this training and leaving it. You're going to have more control of your finances. If you are thinking about starting a business, you're going to be clear how you can add that as an additional income stream to give you extra security, more control, and increase your finances. All right? Okay, we're going to make this happen. So in this training, I'm sharing with you the top 2 mindset blocks that are standing in the way of your success right now. I'm going to tell you how to profit from your passions so that you actually love what you do for work. I'm going to share with you the 3 lies that you've been told about building an audience. There's so many rumors going around. I want to clear those up for you. I'm going to share with you our top secret equation for making consistent sales in your business, and also the specific systems that you need to generate revenue on autopilot, along with the growth hacks all successful entrepreneurs use to spend less time earning more money, right? Who's ready to earn more money? Give me a yes in the chat. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee because we're going to go right down into the teaching now. Lara's here for it, sister. I got you. Ruth, awesome. You're encouraged. Let's go. I'm your personal hype woman today. So, the Boss Babe Business Blueprint. We're going to start with mindset. So, the top 2 mindset blocks that are standing in your way right now to success. So, I want to just pause and share with you how the brain works, right? Every single one of us has mindset blocks. No matter where you are, I still have my own mindset blocks that I get to overcome on a daily, weekly basis, and you will have too. And often mindset blocks will stop us if we don't stop them, because they'll stop us doing the action that we need to create our results. But the good news is the brains are neuroplastic, which means they can be changed, you guys. So you sometimes think maybe like your brain has power, this is just the way you think. No, you get to change it, and we're going to be doing that on this training. So how the brain works is thoughts create feelings, and depending on what your feeling is, will interact with how you react in your actions, okay? And this is like a triangle that serves and like feeds each other on a continuous basis, all right? So often a mindset block that I hear is, if you catch yourself thinking, that's not possible for me, okay? So give me a yes. Let's just be really real. I told you this would be real talk. Drop me a yes in the chat. If when I was sharing like all this amazing stuff that I've done, like speaking on stages and being in magazines and teaching women and earning this money, you were like, that's not possible for me. That's not what's going to be. That's not my reality. That's never going to happen for me. Give me a yes in the chat if like there was part of you that felt that way, right? Okay, yes. I've got you, and you don't have to think that way. And let me show you why and how you can rechange that. So when you have that feeling of, oh, that's not possible for me, what happens is you feel sad, you feel like low confidence, and you feel a bit unmotivated, like, oh, well, I'm not going to be able to do that, so why bother, right? And then what happens is when you think that, you see how my posture even changed just talking to you now, my actions will change. My actions will be, there'll be a lack of action. They'll be slow and finding reasons to prove myself right, My brain's thinking this, how could I possibly be right and overturn that? So I'll just behave. I will behave and I'll take actions that make that be true. I won't take action and I will be slow. And I'll find excuses of why I can't do the thing and why someone else can, right? But you get to change that right here and right now. Because if you catch yourself thinking that's not possible for me, and I'm not telling you, you're not going to have these thoughts, but the point is you catch them. You grab hold of them as they float into your brain. You're like, no, Danielle told me that I can change this mindset. And you're going to twist it and you go, you know what? If they can do it, so can I. If Danielle can do this, damn right I can do this too. All right? That's what I want you to catch. And so if they say, I can do this, if they can do it, so can I, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be more confident. You're going to be more determined. You're going to be more motivated, which guess what results in your actions? You are going to try and figure this thing out. You are not giving up and you are going to be taking action. Do you see how that reworks instantly? So I really want you to know that the foundation of making change in your life, the foundational core of it is making sure you own your mindset and do this work. Like you do, go to the gym. You want to be doing mindset work on a continuous basis, all right? So again, if some of you are on this chat, maybe you're ready and you're like, I already know this. Yeah, well, I know this. Maybe you're like, what can I learn from this? You might know a segment of it. You might have heard a segment before, but what could you learn about it? What can you build upon that actually you learn more from this? So I really want everyone to challenge themselves about this chaining. I can do this too. What can I learn from this? You're going to set yourself up way better for success if you do that. You can retrain your brain to see opportunities as clearly as you see problems. You can do anything. So the next part of the Boss Babe Business Blueprint, we've worked on a mindset. Now we're going to work on our purpose. I want you to be able to profit from your passion so that you actually love what you do for work. I want you to love it and be obsessed with it. So write this down. You might not be able to fill out all of this, and that's why you're going to get the workbook at the end. If you stay all the way to the end, you're going to get this to fill out. But just if this comes up for you now, like, what do you love doing? All right? Drop it in the chat if you can. Like, I want to hear what some of you are really enjoying about doing in your life right now. So what do you love? And the next part, I want you to write, what are you good at? So what do you love and what are you good at? Some of those things, they might be the same. They might be different. Share them in the chat with me. I love health coaching, is Sharika. Carly is organized and planning. Olivia is voice acting. We've got beauty, we've got crafts, we've got fitness. Okay, what you love and what are you good at? And what does the world need? What is it about creative writing that the world needs? What is it about fitness that the world needs? If you want to leave this world better than you find it, what do you want to bring to that sector? What do you want to bring to that area? Like, what are you noticing that are the gaps there in the market? And write those down. And then what can you be paid for? People pay for art, they pay for chemistry, they pay for creative writing, they pay from so many things. Some of you recognize this. This is the Ikigai model. It's a Japanese model. It's so incredible. And I want to show you how this impacts, because when you can do something you love and you can combine that with what you're good at and what the world needs and what you can pay for, bang in the middle of that is your purpose and the business that you should be doing. That is where the business is that you should be doing. That is where the juice of it is, because when you get to do something that you love every single day, you feel like you don't even work anymore. You love it because you're making a difference. And I believe that every single one of us has a choice to love what we do. We get to choose. And you know what? Someone's going to love something different to someone else. No one's saying any of those are bad careers. It's what's in your heart that's really important. So if you are confused, if you were earlier on when I asked about 2 and 3, you're not really sure, like, the idea, you have an idea, but is it right? This is what you want to be focusing on, to find that purpose of what you can turn into a business. All right? So the second part of the blueprint that we focus on is building an audience. So now we've got a business, now we've got a mindset, we've got a purpose that we love, we know what we're building, business we're building, let's say, and now we want an audience. We want to build an audience, and I'm going to be talking about building an audience on social media today, because every single one of us has the power of that in our pockets, all right? It's free. Any of us can do it, so let's talk about that. So 3 lies that you've been told about building an audience that are seriously stunting your growth. Have a good product, an offer, and they will come. Myth 2, post really good content and you'll make sales. Myth 3, size matters more than anything because sales is a numbers game. No, the correct answer, and write this down, building a targeted audience. 1 million followers does not equal $1 million. It equals way more. And when you have a targeted audience, I've seen people like Jamie make $25,000 in 24 hours with 2,400 followers. That is amazing, and it is achievable for every single one of you. Drop a yes in the chat. You're getting value from this. I am dedicated to making sure you get so much value from this training. So I want to check in. Are you getting value? Are you learning stuff right now? Give me some yeses in the chat. I want to hear. And the point of building a targeted audience is you have to understand your ideal client. Okay, loads of yeses in the chat. I love that. Thank you. I just want to make sure that this is landing, that you're understanding, okay? So you shouldn't be worried about all the numbers. You should be focusing on building a targeted audience of ideal clients. And an ideal client is someone, to speak to them, you have to know, like, what are their goals? What are their aspirations? What problems are they facing right now that you want to help them with? What do they do? What are they resonating with? So important, because if you talk to everyone, you'll talk to no one. All right, so remember that when you're posting. Think, what is the challenge that my ideal clients are having? So those of you who already know what business that you want to be doing, you can focus on this now. For those of you who don't, you might even want to be thinking, who's following me? And we'll come to that soon. But I just want to highlight, you can't build a target audience if you don't post. Who is like Judith, right? Judith had a reel in her phone for ages. She's in our community. She had a reel in her phone forever. She wasn't going to post it. And then she decided that she would post it, and it was her best yet. Who is guilty of that? Having things to post and then not posting them because imposter syndrome kicks in, perfectionism kicks in, all of these things, right? But guess what? If it had been perfect and she hadn't have posted it, no one would have seen it. Whereas posting it, even if it's not perfect, 4,380 people saw it. Do you see that you stand in your own way so many times? And I want to empower you to move through that. And anyone who's up for the challenge right now, if you want to take a picture of this training and what you're learning, post it. Tag at bossbabe.inc, tag at me, Danielle Canty, so that we can see. You know, don't think about it, just do it now. And I promise you, you'll feel so much better that you took action today. That you did something, you said, yes, do you know what, I'm going to take action. It's just a post. It's going to be gone in 24 hours. You can just do it on stories. Don't overthink of it. And I'm sharing this because I know so many of you overthink it. And Deanna's saying guilty, last post was a flop. It doesn't matter. Not every post has to be a success. The point is that you need to post to learn. Remember what I spoke about earlier? There's no such thing as failure. There's just learnings. Oh, look at that. They didn't resonate with this post that I put out there. That's okay. All right? So share that and tag me. And then I want to talk to you about converting your ideal clients, taking them from cold to warm to hot, okay? There's 3 stages that your ideal clients will go to. Cold is they're just coming to you right now. Some of you will be coming onto this webinar. You won't know me that much. You'll probably be a little bit like, oh, do I know Danielle? But you're warming up with this webinar because you're getting to consume my content. You're getting to experience me, my personality, and all my quirkiness. You're seeing that come through. And then you'll become hotter, right? You'll be responding to my calls to action. We'll be saying things in the chat. The same thing that you can do on your own social media. The hotter the temperature of someone who interacts with your stuff, the more likely they are to buy with you, okay? So just know that you get to move people through this. And I want to reassure you, This is where you're going to find people at every single stage of their experience with you in the audience, whether it's word of mouth, explore page, or Facebook ads, they're cold. That's when they're learning to just know you, right? Everyone's heard of know, like, and trust. This is how it works. Then they're going to like you. You might, for those of you who have a business, put out a valuable freebie because you want to get their email list. We talk a lot about this in our community, like getting that email address, so putting out value, and then that allows you to warm up, all right? Or a training like this. And then directly reaching out to them and lead them into sales. Every single one of you has the power to do this, right? And I want to show you that. Every single one of you, if you have a social media account, whether it's even just family and friends, you don't even have a business one, you have hot followers in there. Just like Tiana, right? She put off posting regularly on Instagram, all right? She was a little bit like Judith, wasn't necessarily posting. And then she decided to post something. And it turned out that a girl that she knew from the gym, so someone she'd already met, so she was hot. She didn't realize that she was hot, but she was. She saw this post, then messaged Tiana, and that night Tiana got 5 more clients and 10 new followers. How cool is that? And how empowering that every single one of you has hot followers. And if you're catching yourself now saying, oh, I don't, mindset check. Oh, maybe Danielle's right. Maybe I do. All right? So if you caught yourself then disagreeing with me, I want you to rewire that right now and catch it. All right? Every single one of you, if you have an Instagram account or a Facebook account, if you have social media, you have hot followers in there. You can do this too. All right, revenue. Let's talk money, okay? Want to get some money? Our top secret equation for making consistent sales in your business. Yes, Kendra, I got you. Mindset check. We're on it, okay? So if you're not making or scaling sales, we're about to identify the exact reason why, okay? So if you've been struggling to make sales, listen up to this. So I had a client, she sat across from me, and she said she did 40 sales calls. She reached out to everybody, and just no one was biting. Like, no one was buying her thing. And I was like, so 40 sales calls, and no one bought. She was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. We need to use our sales equation here. Because if you are not getting sales, something is wrong in this equation. So this is a formula that if any of you are struggling to get this type of sales, you need to go through this formula. I'm seeing Grace. How is this training free? I told you I want more women to be making more money in their businesses. I've got you. That's my passion. So the sales equation, I taught it to her, and she made $10,000 in 6 weeks. Okay, this works from nothing. I've taught it to other students, 12,000, sold out 20,000. Okay, just proof that this works for any of you that are still struggling with that mindset thing that we caught earlier, right? So the sales equation, identifying who your ideal client is. So what we spoke about in audience, you have to know who you are talking to. If you talk to everybody, you are talking to nobody, all right? Don't be upset by saying this isn't for you if, but this is for you if, all right? Is and isn't for you is okay. The next thing, your offer or product. Your offer or product has to be right for the ideal client. If you're not making sales, some things to look out for. Your offer isn't being communicated properly, and it might be priced incorrectly. You have to go and do market research to see what other people are pricing at, because if yours is wildly overpriced, people won't buy. And guess what? If it's underpriced, people won't buy because they'll be like, is it rubbish? Like, why is it so cheap? Okay? So I really want you to think about this in 2 ways. So what can you do to communicate your offer and product better? And is that actually needed? If you're not making sales, go back to that purpose. Are people willing to pay for this? Maybe not. So you might need to tweak it. That is okay, because guess what we spoke about earlier? You will stumble several times before you hit the real thing, before you walk. That is okay. Then messaging, you're probably not communicating it correctly, all right? I really want you to be speaking to messaging like you are speaking directly to a person. One thing I see in marketing is people get weird. They forget that they're talking to people. Just talk to the person. Like, don't overthink it and really try and communicate what the problem that you are doing is solving. The next thing is trust. If someone's not buying from you, it might be that they don't trust you yet. 3 things that you can do to add trust. You can get testimonials. If you've not had a paying client or paying services your product, send it to people for free. Get some testimonials or reviews, okay? If you are doing something and you have accolades to support it, no one would have come to see me if I didn't have a doctor of chiropractic, right? What are your accolades that show that you're the right person, even if it's a product? Like, how have you researched this? How do they know it's a good product? And then maybe if you've been featured in magazines or something like that before, or you've had your articles featured somewhere or you've got awards, put those on there to build that trust. So there's 3 things that you can do right there. Valerie, I'm so glad that you are loving this training. Lonis, mind blown. Thank you. I'm so glad. I want to give loads of value. And the last thing I'm going to call out about when people aren't making sales is they aren't asking for the close. How many of you actually don't ask for the sale? Like, hey, do you want to buy this? I want you to write this down now. Service is selling. Write this down. Service is selling. If you have got a product that you know is going to make people's lives better, then tell them about it, right? Like, why are we so shy about telling people, hey, I've got a product that's going to make your life so much easier. It's going to help you achieve X, Y, and Z. I know I want to buy products that are going to help my life. So do other people. Do all of you here want to buy a product that helps people? Yeah, you do. So why wouldn't you feel bad selling your product that you know is going to help people? Service is selling, okay? Not silent, someone put. Service is selling, all right? That is your mantra today. And it's more achievable than you think, all right? So if you go through this, you are going to achieve all of those aspects. Okay, take a breath there before we go into systems and growth. I told you this was a meaty training, didn't I? No fluff, no BS here. Are you loving it? Are we getting loads of impact? Are we feeling like, yeah, damn, I'm going to grow my business. I'm going to make more money. I got this. Okay. Systems. The specific systems that you need to generate revenue on autopilot. Write these questions down for you to answer after this training. Because systems that you create should be there to conserve and preserve your time. So 3 questions to ask yourself. What tasks do I repeatedly do? All right. Number 2, what tasks do I repeatedly do that connects 2 systems together? All right. So what are you doing where it's like sometimes you're having to take this piece of information from this piece of technology over to this software, all right? Just write these down and you can think about them after. What things do I create repeatedly? Are you repeatedly creating spreadsheets? Are you repeatedly creating Instagram posts or things for Canva or pamphlets? Like, what is that, okay? Write those things down. The Boss Babe Business Blueprint last step is about growth, okay? The growth hacks that all successful entrepreneurs use to spend less time and earn more money. Delegation, all right? Delegation is what you need to help you grow your business. Deciding what not to do is important as deciding what to do, okay? So don't get the systems part. Okay, I'm just going to rewind 1 second for you guys, right? On the systems part here, this is all going to be, if you're worried about this, don't worry. This is all going to be handed to you at the end if you stay to the end. All you need to do right now is add down these questions, and I'll put some examples in the workbook for you, okay? So don't worry about that. Don't get confused by that. Just focus on the growth part because this is really important. I don't want you to miss it. Deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. All right. So just take a moment to draw this out. Okay. What are you good at and what do you like doing? Okay. After this call, in here, you are going to add in things that you love doing and you are actually really good at, all right? So that might be things like, oh, do you know what? I'm really good at showing up to the podcast and I love doing it, all right? So you can have a variety of these things. Yes, Alexis, the workbook is free at the end. If you stay to the end, you have to be here to stay to the end, The next thing is, what are you good at? Not good at, but you like doing. So there's actually things as you go through your career that you're not necessarily really good at straight out the gate, but you really like doing them and you want to get better. Angela's got photography, all right? Droning, Cheryl, cool, put those things in there. What are you good at and don't like doing, right? Like, this drains my soul, please, I don't want to do it anymore. And then lastly, in the bottom one, what do you don't like and not good at, okay? Drop these things here. Now, I want to empower every single one of you. This doesn't just have to be about business. It can be things in your life, all right? Maybe you absolutely hate cleaning. Maybe you also are good at it and like it. It could go on either side. But whatever happens, the things that go in the right bottom quadrants, those are the things that I want you to be outsourcing. Okay, I want you to think, how can you get these off your plate? Can you hire someone to help you with the cleaning? Do you have team members at work? Maybe you have a career right now and you could be delegating some of these things, right? And if finances is a challenge for you, think about who could you give that in your family to, you know? Really want you to get clearer about where you are spending your time and what that is costing you as well, all right? Because when you say yes to something over here, we're saying no to something over here. When we say no to something over here, we're saying yes. We're always making a decision, all right? So add those in. So as you can see, your 6-step proven blueprint is these 6 things. If you came to this training today thinking, how can I make more 10K months consistently? I want you to focus, or how can you start your business? I want you to focus on those first 4. Working continuously on your mindset, working continuously on purpose, really finding what's fully aligned with you. You've got that quadrant, you've got that purpose template to go through. The audience part, making sure you understand who your ideal client is, and that revenue. Deborah, if you're overwhelmed, don't worry, I've got you, okay? We're not even finished with this training yet. I'm going to support you all the way through. So we're going to get through that overwhelm. And then we've got systems and growth. If you are trying to scale, those of you who are in the number 1s earlier, you're trying to grow that business, focus on systems and growth and how you can multiply your time, all right? So don't feel like, oh my goodness, I've got to focus on every single aspect. You want to be focusing in this order. That's why we created the roadmap. Don't move on from mindset to purpose until you've mastered that mindset. Don't move on from purpose to audience until you've mastered that purpose, okay? Really, really important. You've got this, ladies. Yes, Anna, you're with me. Mindset check now. Remember? Are you overwhelmed, Deborah? Or are you like, do you know what? I'm realizing that I really need this support right now. This is great information that I didn't know I needed. And now Danielle's laying it out like this. I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. But I'm also like, wow, there's a better way. There's a better way utilizing this roadmap that's going to help you get there. Do you see that mindset shift? So it's okay if you're feeling overwhelmed, but check it, own it, and be like, okay, how can I turn that overwhelm into, okay, I've got this. Danielle is giving me a way to make sure that overwhelm is less straight away, because that's what I'm here for. I got you on this. All right, mindset check. Yes, let's go, Jennifer, too. So I just want to take a minute. We're going to do a quick visualization. This is going to be 1 minute long, you guys. That is it. So even if you're traveling or you're doing something, stay with me on this because it's really, really important and I want you to be doing it. So those of you who are with me, we've got 1 minute. I just want to change the energy a little bit. I want us to close our eyes and I just want us to really, really tap in to embodying the energy of what we want our future to look like and empowering ourselves. So just close your eyes for a second, get comfortable. And I want you to imagine your future with freedom, with financial abundance, and with passion. All right, so just take a deep breath in, all the way out. Breathe out that overwhelm if you've been feeling it. Breathe in good energy of empowerment, and you can do this. And just imagine a day in the future. It could be 6 months from now or a year from now. All right, and imagine that you're waking up in the morning and you open up your eyes and you're just like, looking around your room, and I want you to think, what does it feel like? What does it look like? What does that sound like in your room, all right? Where are you waking up? And I want you to see yourself picking up your phone, which is on your bedside table, all right? You're going to pick up that phone, it's on your bedside table, and take a look at that screen. And when you do, you see a bunch of notifications from your bank account, and they're all saying that you've made money in your sleep. You also have a ton of DMs from people that are reaching out saying how much you have changed their lives with your business and your products. All right? And your heart fills with gratitude and pride. And among those DMs are messages from people excited to work with you. They are coming to you. And you are so excited about what lies ahead in your business. You smile and put your phone down, and you go into your kitchen and you make your morning beverage, whatever that is, coffee, tea, hot water and lemon. And you're really breathing in the feeling of, I did it. Like I actually did it. Wow. You're allowing yourself to recognize how far you've come and praising yourself for committing to your vision. By committing and investing yourself and taking the action steps necessary to make all you dreamed of a reality. Now I want you to take another deep breath in and exhale. I want you to come back in the room, and I just want you to share with me in the chat. What did you visualize and how did it feel? Do you feel what's actually available for you? Do you feel that? Like Nicole crying, I'm in tears, I needed this, Jolie. The women needs more people. The world needs more women to believe in themselves. Like when we do, amazing things happen. Each and every single one of you are capable of so much. I can see it for you, and I want you to see it for yourselves. Like what you are actually capable of. That vision is theirs for yours for the taking. So I want to help you out now, all right? I want you to be able to create this. I know probably some of you are like thinking, well, how do I actually do this? I can see this framework. I can see what Daniel's talking about. I can see how this framework is going to help, but I'm still feeling a little bit, how do I actually do this? All right? This is what I want to tell you about the society. The society is a place that we created for female entrepreneurs and women who want to be entrepreneurs to connect, build, and grow, just like you. It is your online business hub, packed with a full business roadmap. No more guesswork, you guys. Every course, every resource, every template that you need to build your business to help you scale it to 6 figures plus. And it has got the best community in there. The best community of not just me helping you, not just my team helping you, not just Natalie helping you, but women helping each other. It's like the Netflix of personal and professional development, but even better with a community added on. Christine, I love being a member of the society. I'm a member, I love it. Angela, Susan, the society is amazing. Thank you so much. It really, really is. And you will make it amazing. I want to tell you a bit about it because it will change your life and help get you closer to what you just visualize now. Because the society is built around that Boss Babe Business Blueprint, which I just shared with you, right? Those 6 steps roadmap, which has helped us build our business to over 20 million. And we've taught it to other people who have gone on to make their own 5, 6, and 7 figure businesses. Those women are just like you on here today. We've learned it, we've perfected it over years from the best people in the business so that you don't have to. You don't have to mess around with Google. You don't have to second guess what you're doing. We are giving you a roadmap to make this easier. Christina, life-changing for sure. Mercedes, I'm a member and it's been amazing. It will save you money, time, and energy. All right? If you just listen on this and you are like, Ray, I've got so much I want to do. I want to take this leap. I want to build a business. I'll tell you how. every single month, alongside that blueprint that takes you through step by step by step, one at a time, so you don't move on to you master that one. We are also giving a monthly masterclass in there. All right, we make unreachable women reachable. This is where the society is set apart from every other thing in this space, right? We bring women in who are at the top of their careers, the top. Unreachable women, we make reachable. All right, Jamie Kern-Lima there sold her It Cosmetics. Who's heard of It Cosmetics, right? She sold it to L'Oreal, was the first CEO in L'Oreal history for $1.2 billion. Guess who teaches inside the society? And I'm not just talking one little thing. She teaches a course on how to sell confidently. Would you not want to learn from how to sell from someone who sold $100 million a year on QVC? Of course you would. This doesn't exist anywhere else. All right? Maria Menounos on television for years with E! News. She's absolutely incredible. She comes in and teaches about interviewing. If any of you are aspiring podcast hosts or aspiring, like understanding how to speak to people and communicate, she teaches on that. Payal, who's used ClassPass? It's an app. She sold it for over $1 billion. She teaches how to build a subscription-based business, right? It is insane. This stuff does not exist anywhere else. And guess what? Not only are they creating mini courses for you, they're also, you get to go on a live call with them once a month, okay? So whoever's teaching the masterclass every month, you get to ask them. You might be sitting to my podcast going, how do I ask these people? Well, you get to ask them. We make it, those women, reachable for you. And you also get access to a masterclass library, which means you don't have to buy all these other courses. You just join us in the society, invest in the society, and you're going to find out how to make 7 figures selling an online course. If some of you have higher ticket price products, $1,000 above, how you can hit your revenue goals through selling those high ticket offers. How you can use YouTube to grow your brand and business. How you can build your social media influencers in there. How you can edit sales pages to help with conversion in there. That is supporting you. 21 courses in there ready to go for you as soon as you join. There's also, on top of this is insane, weekly live coaching calls. Coaching is so expensive. We didn't want that. We wanted to allow it accessible. So we have goal setting call once a month. We have a mindset call. We have a call every single week. This is the guest expert where we have those women on and you get to ask them questions. And a business coaching call where I'm answering your questions there and then. And what's in my heart right now, exclusive community, sharing support and doing business with each other. That's what this is about too. If you don't know the answer, if I don't know the answer, there's someone in there who does. And I want you to tell you now how one of our members has utilized the society. Holly joined us. She did not know how to start, what business she wanted to do when she joined us. She didn't know how to start a business. And she went on to join us and build a 6-figure business. And guess what? She didn't do one bit of marketing because 90% of her clients came from within inside the society. They were working together in there. All right? She did $600K in her first year because she met a business partner in there, Chelsea. Like, that is insane. This community is mind-blowing. And this is just one story. I could list off hundreds of them. So this is what you get in the society if you join. Instant access to the Boss Babe Blueprint worth $997. Instant access to our entire masterclass library worth $15,000. A new masterclass every single month. They are at least worth $299 every single month, normally way more. We have 4 live group coaching calls every month worth $11,000. We get a community, and also guess what? You get benefits and discounts in there, which basically pays the membership itself instantly. All this is valued at over $32,000. All right? So how do you join? I'm already seeing so many of you people being like, how do I join? I want to build my business. I want to build this life. And you know that this is a place that's going to help you. So we have 2 levels of support, monthly and annual. I'm going to tell you about the annual because it's absolutely insane. All right? You can join us an annual for an investment of just $446 for 12 months. That is just $38 a month, you guys. That is it. That is less than a latte a day. That is like less than a gym membership, okay? Let me just put up, I'm at his Seeing You Aspirate. I'm going to start this offer for you so that you can join us in there. That is like less than one meal out a month. What would you rather? Go for a meal out or invest in yourself? And basically a meal out could help you build your business, invest in your business. Like, it's insane value, and you don't even need to worry about all these other courses. You just need this one thing, and it's going to help you achieve all of your dreams, all of your visualization that you want, okay? Just for $4, $5, $6. And I'm going to make it even better for you. I just told you it's already $30,000 worth of benefits, and then I'm going to make it even better for you, all right? Because if you join us in the annual, I'm also going to add 30 secret success kits on there, all right? So you've already got all these masterclasses, so 21. I'm going to add another 30 courses for you. One's on SEO, one's on Facebook ads. All of those are in there, which you are going to get access to only if you join on annual, all right? They're worth over $22,000. I'm going to give you a legal consultation, all right? I know it can be overwhelming, and part of setting up a business is making sure you do it the own way. But that can cost some money, but it doesn't need to. We're going to give you a free consultation worth $299 with a company that we use to set up our business to take that hassle away from you. You're going to get that if you join this annual. You're also going to get 32 customizable logos, all right? These, I know how overwhelming it can be to be like, hang on a minute, I need a design for my business, or I want to rebrand. I'm giving you loads of customized logos. This is going to save you thousands of dollars so that you can just go in there and make those tweaks that you want and move forwards with your business. I'm also going to give you a brand guide template. I know for me, like working out all the brand stuff, I was like, oh my goodness, what do I pick? This makes it so much easier for you. That's worth $59. Isn't this epic? Like, all of these things that may have been hurdles that you wanted to overcome are all in here. And you're getting access to women. You're getting that roadmap. You're getting that step-by-step to take you through so your business can thrive. How do you want, so we're halfway through the year right now, what do you want the end of the year to look like for you? Do you want to look back and be like, oh, I didn't really do much, or, you know what? I really moved the needle this year. 2022 was my year. How do you want to feel? Also, I know how hard it is sometimes showing up on social media, but we've got you. You can do this. We're giving you presets. So when people are going through those scrolls, they are stopping at your images. You are getting likes. You are getting engagements. You are getting comments. All you need to do is do this on your phone. It overlays them and makes those images pop for you. That's worth $89. We're adding that in there for you as well. And the revenue on repeat. I know how empowering it is to have revenue coming in every single month on autopilot. We were asked for this so much, and we always go out of our way to give our members what they ask for. We do not gatekeep. We don't keep the best stuff for us. No, that does not happen. We give it you all in here. So we created a mini course for you worth $997, teaching you how to build a membership program if that's what you wanted, just like us. And then lastly, a Boss Babe digital planner. We know how important it is to plan, to take action. We put a planner in there for you. It's what Natalie and I use on a daily basis. This is worth $49. So now, with the annual, if you join us today, you're going to get $56,000 worth of resources. Just for that 4, 5, 6, that is it. For that $38 a month, you are getting all of this. For investing like a meal a month or less than a latte a day, whichever way you want to look at it, you can get to invest and really change your life so that you make moves forwards, that you change. Like, if you're feeling like you came in here today and you said, I asked you right at the very beginning, who wants to make a change in their life? This is your opportunity to make a change. And I share that with you because I really am passionate about seeing more women be more independent and earn their own wealth. That's why I gave you so much on here today, so that you can see what's possible and you can start making moves and you can start investing in yourself. There's 2 levels of support. Like I said to you, that annual, which we've just spoken about, $38. There is a monthly coming, but I just want to focus on the annual a little bit more because this one is really insane. If you join today as well, we've already got like all of those templates. I'm adding in some extra bonuses. If you join on this, you join on this training right now, if you join right now, I'm also giving you that purpose template that we went over. I know so many of you love that. And I'm giving you a client attraction, all right? So this template that we went over, I'm giving you that and pre-filling it with 20 specific questions for you to answer, all right? So that after completing it, you're extremely clear on what that looks like, okay? Does that feel good? What else? The client attraction, that cold, warm, hot, I've pre-filled that for you in every single place so that you'll be able to find your ideal clients no matter what industry or business model they're in, okay? Who is joining me? I just joined the society. Okay, we've got you. I joined the annual. Trisha, welcome, welcome. Crystal, yes, Natasha is only, here we are. I'm going to answer some of these questions in a second for you. I'll have 300 planners. We got you. You can have as many as you want in those digital. How do the presets work? You basically put them on your phone and then you get your photos up. It lays them open. It's so easy. Makes your life so much easier. That's what we are wanting to achieve with this. Makes your life easier so that you can go on and achieve the things that you're doing. Heather, welcome. I'm so excited to have you in there. Yes, we are doing this. Sales equation, we are making 2022 count. That's what we're doing right now. We are changing things and we are moving our lives forward. That's what we want to be doing. So the sales equation, remember I went through that. Some of you are saying this is a little bit overwhelming. Sophia, welcome. Ideal clients, the offer, the messaging, the trust. I am going to give you not just the template, a 5-step mini course on this. So if you were like, hang on a minute, I was stumbling on that sales equation, I want to get into this in a little bit more detail, I'm giving you a whole mini course for free when you join the annual of that. So you don't need to worry and you can start taking action on that straight away. That's worth $497, okay? The link to join is up there now. You can see it, join now. It's in the office section. It should be up for you to see nice and clearly. So you've got that. If you are already a member and you're already an annual member, yes, these bonuses are available to you. This is one thing you should know about us and Boss Babe. We always support those who take action quickly. That's why we're giving you things that you can get on this webinar for taking action today. Leah just joined. Amazing. Okay, the Boss Babe system stack. Some of you are a little bit overwhelmed on this. I've got you. I am going to give you a whole entire backend system of all of my favorite technologies and system hacks that I utilize, okay? I am giving those to you in there, all right? Alexis, be right back, getting my card. Go get it, girl. I promise you, you are going to absolutely love it in there. Yes, I'm so excited. Mercedes is joining, Lauren. Okay, so everything I've spoken to you about, I'm also today, if you join, you have to take action right now. I'm giving you another $1,180 worth of value on there. You're getting the purpose template, you're getting the client attraction system template, you're getting the sales equation, and you're getting the Boss Babe system stack worth over $1,188. Welcome, Shah, into the society. I can see you joining up now. This is going to be free for you, but only if you join right now, okay? Because we reward fast action, we reward action takers. So, a couple of things I know might be coming up for some of you. If you are yet to start your business, okay? So maybe you're feeling a little bit confused and overwhelmed about what business you should start, all right? You will get that in there. When you join, you're going to get the 5 steps to choosing the right business for you. There was a whole video and workbook for you. If you are struggling to work out, okay, this is a good business idea, I'm not sure, we've got you. There is a video on there for how to find your competitive edge, okay? That's exactly, we take you through this with a workbook. If you've thought and kind of tried this before and like maybe you've been like, oh, I don't know if I can actually do this, we've got a whole video training on how to create lasting change with these 3 steps, okay? And we walk you through the 3 steps that's going to help you make the difference perhaps where you've not made it before, all right? Veronica, welcome into it. If you were struggling to make your first 10K, so those of you who came on and you answer, like, I'm really struggling to make my first 10K right now, there's some videos in there that are really going to help you with this, all right, within the Boss Babe roadmap. So those of you who are really struggling to work out which social media platform is right for you, we uncover that. We get you a workbook and some videos asking you specific questions. So once you watch that, you are going to be very, very clear. If some of you are struggling to post consistently and get engagement on those posts, there's a video and there's a training on there teaching you the 3 types of content that you need to create so that you can move that needle. All right? Jolie, welcome. I love this. Welcoming Alexis. Okay, maybe you're trying to achieve 10K months consistently, but you're struggling there too. You're afraid you won't make enough sales in your business. Don't worry, we've got videos in there for you. We've thought of everything because we've been there and done that, all right? Can you see that? Everything we've learned, we're giving you. So if you're struggling to get to 10K months, there's videos on there, the 6 things to consider when creating your offer. What to do to generate revenue today. If you need money today, there is a video in that showing you how you can take action right here and right now, all right? Also, the 4 steps to a successful launch. If you want to be posting your product, first of all, if you want to be launching that product for the first time, there is a video on that as well. Maybe you're also struggling with sales calls. Any of these things, I know some of the things that people struggle with, and we've thought about it and we've got videos in there. So you might need sales call scripts. They are in there. Marie, welcome. Yes, you just joined. I love that. Lastly, maybe you're wanting to scale past 10K months. Well, we've got you with the tech setups. We've got you with the automations. We've got you with how to work smarter and not harder. That's what we all want, right? Are you having trouble finding and hiring people to do the job better than you? I've got hiring templates in there, job description templates in there. All of these things are at your fingertips when you join us. I see some of you are ready to invest in the annual and get all of these benefits that we get in there. If you want to do the monthly, I'm going to switch this offer to the monthly now, okay? You can join us for $48 a month, but you won't get the bonuses included. It's still absolutely amazing. You're still going to get a number of things that are going to help you on your journey. You're going to get that Boss Babe blueprint, and you're going to get those monthly masterclasses, and you're going to get those calls, but you won't get the bonuses, all right? But here's the monthly offer for those of you who want to join on a monthly basis of $48 a month, all right? This is how the two compare, so you can make an informed decision. The monthly membership, you're going to get that access to the Boss Babe blueprint, access to the masterclass library. You're going to get the masterclasses delivered monthly. You're going to get the community. You're going to get the calls. All of that is actually valued at $28,000, and you're getting it for $48 a month. Like, it is insane what is in there, you guys. Like, I am so proud of this product, and I'm so proud because it's not only helped myself and Natalie, but it's helping women on a daily basis. Continuously, my DMs are filled with, thank goodness I joined the society. It's helped me so much. If you have been on here during this chat, there are society members in here who are commenting. I've not asked them to come in and comment and share their praise. They do it because it is an amazing product. We have put our heart and soul into this because if you've not already gained it, I'm very, very passionate about helping more women make more money. I feel like that's what my purpose is in here, right? You've already seen how much value you got for free from me today. Imagine what you get when you're a paying member and you've invested in yourself. And this is an investment, all right? You're not paying this money, it's gone. You're investing in your mind. No one can take that away from you, okay? Gladia, you're in. Amazing. Welcome. Okay, I love this. Yes, girl. Marissa's in. Amazing. And then this is what you get in annual. If you join the annual and you commit to yourself, we reward that commitment and that investment in you. And we give you all of these extra goodies to make that journey even better. Not only do you save $120 over the year, but you get $57,000 worth of extra added value when you're joining for just 4, 5, 6. All right? So if you are really ready to make an impact in your life, make those changes, take back that control, decide now that you don't want another year like last year. You don't want to be saying, oh, I'll make a change when, I'll make a change when. Now is your invitation to make a change. And just like I started saying right at the very beginning, if I can do this, so can you. All right? The monthly is up there right now. You can click on that. I'm just seeing a couple of people in the chat. The monthly is up there. You can still, Erin, I'm going to put the annual up there in a second for you. The monthly is on there just for a minute too. Click that link if you need it. And then I'm also just going to pop in the annual again now. I know lots of you are asking for that. Ramon is joining on annuals. Amazing. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to switch that offer around for you. So you've got the, publish that. There we go. So you've got that annual on there too. So don't forget, we are giving away, stay with me still, because we've got to give away that Boss Babe sweatsuit at the end of this call, and also your workbook too. So I just want to share a couple of stories. LaShonda, she joined the society, and since she did, she signed 20 new clients and generated $6,500 in revenue. All right. The society manual became her North Star in navigating her rebrand. And she's so grateful to the Boss Babe team and coaches within this program. She has clarity around the direction that her business needs to become wildly profitable, all right? I want you to have that direction all the way through this so you can navigate it. Since joining, I doubled my online retail sales. No matter what business you are in, whether you're in product, whether you're on e-com, whether you have an agency, whether you're a coach, whatever it is, we have resources to support you in there. She says, if someone is on the fence about joining this program, I'd say to them, no matter what stage your business is in right now, the Boss Babe team will give you the advice, business strategy, and all the support you need to grow your business to the next level. If you want to see results in a short period of time, join now. That's her. That's someone saying that who has utilized the society. I'm finally making profit. Tanya was really struggling doing this on her own. She joined us in the society, and then she started turning a profit, okay? Because of that roadmap, made it easier for her. Game changer for my business, Christine, okay? Since I joined the program, I signed 20 new clients and generated $6,500 in revenue. It's a game changer. More importantly, for a mindset, what we started this call on. Veronica, this is it, ladies. Let's join. I have joined other memberships, and there is nothing close to this. Thank you, Veronica. Honestly, like, you know how we're talking about market research? We did so much research on this to make this the best. Like, there's not a membership out there like this that gets these unreachable women reachable for this amount. Like, has us coaching on there. Like, I literally coach in there. I spotlight you. So if you come in and you have a business question, right, I'll ask you to unmute and ask me the question. Everyone gets to learn from it. Or you can type it in the chat if you don't want to come in and directly add me. All right? Like, I'm here to support you on this journey. My team are here to support you on this journey. Like, this is our #1 mission in our lives. I have so many pages of what society members are saying. Grateful for the community. It's transformed my life. Who's felt lonely before? Like, oh, no one really gets what I'm going through. We've got you in there. If someone doesn't know it, there were so many smart women in there who have had careers in corporate, who have had other businesses, or maybe marketing experts or experts in accounting. You get to ask them questions and people support each other. Like, that is priceless. The community is so empowering. Heather just joined. I'm so nervous and excited. That is okay. You don't need to be nervous. We've got you. All right? Also, sometimes when you're feeling nerves, did you know that the same neurotransmitters, the body feels nervous is the same as excited. So that nerves probably isn't nerves. It actually is just excitement, because you know that you can do this, right? You know that you can do this. All right? It's literally insane in there. I have launched my first ever digital product. I finally launched my monthly subscription. So what people are saying, they've had ideas and potentially not done it for a little while. The community's really helped them. Maria C, I'm already so thankful for you and Boss Babe. Oh my goodness, there's so many of these. Like, it's so empowering to see. I'm so excited for every single one of you who are joining us in there. All right, and stay, because I'm going to do a Q&A too, all right? Q&A for anyone who still has questions about it. You can drop them in the Q&A, and I will go through those for you as well. I'm just hitting my first 10K month in there. First guest speaking gig. Also, some of you might want to get in speaking and be on podcasts. Loads of the women do that with each other in there. What an empowering community. And I just want to say, like, don't let your life happen by chance. Create it with choice. You have a choice whether you buy that latte a day, whether you spend more on that membership, whether you buy that new TV, whether you go out for that one meal in that month, or you invest in yourself as something that's going to change your life, something that actually has the power to change things for you for the better. So like I promised, I'm going to stay on to do the Q&A. I want you to ask me questions so you can pop it in the Q&A only. All right, so just start dropping your questions in there, and I'll be doing the draw for the sweatsuits in a second. But I just want to answer like a couple of other questions that I know come in quite often. So what if I don't have a business yet? That is okay. All right. You don't have to have a business yet. Holly, I told you earlier, who now has made $600,000. She didn't have a business when she came into the society. She didn't know what she was going to build. That is the whole point of the Boss Babe Business Blueprint, so that it doesn't matter. You just have to know that you want to make a change in your life, and you can see entrepreneurship as a way through that. How is this different from other online communities? This blows other online communities out the water, you guys. Either they're like $299 a month, like for this amount of value and more, like thousands and thousands of dollars in coaching. Like, you don't get this anywhere. And also, like, getting you into these rooms where you get to ask people like Jamie Kern-Lima questions or Payal Kadakia questions, that it doesn't even happen. Like, that doesn't happen anywhere else. Like, it just blows other communities out the water. Like, this is, you don't get this anywhere else. What is the time commitment? That is up to you. That's the beauty of the society. You don't have to consume every piece of content in that. We want you working smarter, not harder. That's why we give you all these masterclasses, so that you don't have to spend time Googling. You don't have to spend time rummaging through or paying for other people's courses. You can just go through your library and be like, you know what? This month I want to work on that. That's what's going to move the needle in my business. And so therefore, that's what I'm going to be doing. All right? So you don't have to commit to a certain amount of time. I'm going to put the monthly up just for a second, okay? But remember, what's really important, if you want all those bonuses and say that $120 over that year, the annual is for you, all right? I'm just going to switch the monthly up for a second. Start offer, publish, so that you have that there. So your free download and sweatsuit giveaway, I'm giving you those both now, and I'm going to stay on for a Q&A, and I'm going to be giving another sweatsuit giveaway in there. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to give you your free downloadables like I promised. You'll also get these sent to you via emails because you stayed. So we're sharing here. I've shared both of those on there for you. You've got the goal setting guide, and you've also got the slides and the workbook from today, so that you can work through it in your own time. All right, so you've got those. Just grab those, but also don't panic if you are currently joining us in there. We're going to send you these via email too. Okay, so just while those are up, it's going to come to the chat. How can you subscribe, Danielle? You can do it in there. The offer's in there. Just click on the offer, and you are going to grab that now. We're going to take those files down from you so you can focus on joining us in there if that's what you are ready to do. You're ready to commit to yourself in there. The monthly's up, and I'm just going to switch it to the annual. And then we'll do the sweatsuit giveaway. Okay. Start offer. There we go. Is there coaching? Yes, there is, Ashley, and there's coaching every single week. Dorothy, you did it. Amazing. Well done. Mila, what if I don't have a social media account? That's okay. We're going to teach you how to about building a website. And we'll also talk about maybe a social media account will be right for you at a certain point, and you get to decide which one that is, and we talk you through that process, all right? So you're going to have that. Susan, did you grab your monthly? I know you were asking for that. Oh my goodness, amazing, the excitement. I am so proud of every single one of you for investing in yourself. Yeah, insert Shania Twain. Let's go, girls. Yes, let's do it, honestly. The vibe in there is so freaking amazing. It's really funny, you guys. My mom actually supports us letting people into the community, and she gets so pumped. She came to me this morning. She's here with me in LA. She's like, oh my God, Danielle, you want to see what the women are doing there? Like, she's a woman in her 60s, and we have women there from a variety of ages. And she's like, I wish I had this when I was your age. And it's like, Mom, you can still do it. She's like, do you think? And I was like, yes, you can always change your life, all right? You can always change your life. Let me put the offer up there for you. Thank you for asking me and reminding me of that. There we go. You have it in there. Those downloadables are coming via email. If you didn't grab them, don't worry. So let's do the giveaway for the sweatsuits. The sweatsuits are insane from working at home. And then don't worry if you didn't win this one. I'm going to stay on for a Q&A where you're going to have another chance to win another set, okay? So drop in the chat if you have joined us today, because I want to give you a sweatsuit giveaway. All right, let's go. Okay, so my team are going to text me somebody so that I can see who's going to be the winner. Drop, I've loved this. Also drop in the chat, what has been your favorite takeaway from today? And we're going to pick someone, all right? We reward fast action. I joined, I'm in. Okay, so those of you who joined, we're going to pick someone. My team are going to message me now with a name. So I have that for you. I am so excited. These sweats are amazing. And also, I just want to congratulate everybody who joined today. Okay, the winner is Maria Vargas. Congratulations. You need to just email contact@bossbabe.com to claim yours. And if you stay to the end of my Q&A, and you also purchase, you're going to be in a chance of winning another sweatsuit giveaway, all right? We want to be rewarding those who are investing in yourselves, making this commitment to change your life for the better and show up fully for yourself. We only get one life, you guys. We want to make sure that we make the most of it. So let me take down my slides so that you can see me fully. Here I am. My office setup for today, and I want to spend some time with you answering your questions, all right? I always want my trainings to be jam-packed. I hope you agree. Did I deliver a lot of value for you guys? Did you take away something today? I would love to hear what you've learned.